Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, for today, we'll be doing on direct proportion. You can refer to your textbook 2A, page 164. We are going to do the work example 2 using what we call the direct proportion. Using this question, okay, direct proportion is when one variable increases, another variable will also increase. Example, it can be seen from this graph. When one variable increases, another will also increase. The very best example is the one that you're always very familiar with, which are maybe an example of an apple, the cost of an apple. So maybe I put this as apple, and then this one, the cost. So maybe, 2 apples, $4. Alright, so 4 apples. Okay, you're all very familiar with this, okay, which you have learned when you were in primary school. 2 apples, you go to 4 apples, you times 2. Okay, so this is a very familiar example of direct proportion. Okay. The questions in direct proportion questions, secondary 2, is a bit different because we are asked to find, okay, in terms of an equation. So how are we going to form an equation when it's called a direct proportion? So when it's direct proportion, so what is being mentioned first is the h. Okay, so h will be on the left. H directly proportion equals to, there will be what we call the constant k. Okay, and then the next one, that variable that we are mentioning is n, so it will join with the k. Isn't it? Right? So whatever that's been mentioned first will always be on the left. Directly proportion is sign equals to k. Okay, right? So whatever that is mentioned later, which in this case is the n, okay, will be on the right together with the k. So with this one that we already have formed, the equation, okay, do you notice that there are numbers that have been given? So what we need to do is actually to find, okay, just to substitute. So 10 representing the number, so n. Height is 15, sorry. Alright, so what do you think we are trying to find here? Okay, so we are actually trying to find the k. So that's why the reason they have given you some numbers there to substitute with the h and n is actually to find the k. K is what we call constant. So forever that constant, that k, will not be changed, cannot be changed once you found the exact number or exact value. So in this case, k, bring over, so 15, remember this one is a times, right? So when we times a 10, okay, when we bring over the 10 over the equal, it will be the opposite of multiplication. Okay, it's actually division. Divide by 10. And so that's where we have k 1.5. So forever, this k will never be changed. K will always be 1.5. So, and then that's where we have the next one. What is the height of 24 such books? So height is equals to, again, k n. So the n will now be 24. Okay, as what we have learned, k constant will forever be the same. Okay, the k will forever be 1.5. So now we have to put the 1.5 in. Okay, so the 1.5 is here. Okay, so with that, we can actually find the height 1.5 times 24. Okay, we can actually find as 36. So there we have it. Okay, an easy example of direct proportion. It's very systematic. Okay, once you find there's a direct proportion, okay, you just need to find the formula first. Okay, using the h is equals to, okay, whatever that's been mentioned, okay, will be put on the left first. Okay, so in this case, the h was mentioned first, so that's why the h is put on the left. Alright, equals to k. Why is it equals to k? Because it's direct proportion. Okay, and then the number of books mentioned later will join on the right side. So, right? So there we have it. Hope it's simple and hope's helpful enough in this video.